And what often happens is artists, they would create and then they would drop and then they will push it a little bit and then they would stop. When in
Mhm.
actuality, the budget gets low. And then they're like, okay, going to take a little break and then create. My standpoint is I would create, give myself a break so I could set aside a budget so that by the time I do drop, now I have a specific budget when it comes down to marketing. It's so important that and this is recent this year. So I dropped the Dead Silence Through the Fire, THRUTHEFIRE. I dropped that album. And then I kid you not, spent some money on marketing ads, and I could say I've been booked ever since. And I dropped that like a good 2.5, 3 months ago. So I
Roughly how much was your marketing for that particular album? How much did you wind up probably spending? Because clearly you got return on investment
yeah, yeah, yeah.
on it.
I would say dang near 500.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, is this a what you're doing, is this your full-time occupation or you actually work another job?
I work another job. I wish it was full time, but
Okay.
yeah, I work another.
What's your end game?
My end game, and it's a reach because I know how I know. I'm just saying I know how the industry is when it comes down to contracts and these record labels and companies and just how things are financially now. My end game is to have a solid contract that benefits me in a financial way and to be signed with a company that respects my boundaries. That's why I said it's a reach.
I wasn't even thinking that. You know what I thought you was gonna say? I want my own record label or my own company.
Oh yeah,
Because you
yeah,
seem
true,
really
true.
knowledgeable with this. You know what I mean? Has that ever look,
I
now
haven't
you're
thought
thinking.
about it. Yeah, see, thank you.
That's what I thought you was gonna say your end game was. Well, I mean, with that much knowledge, I mean, look what you can give to somebody else. You know what I mean? You ever thought about it?
Well, now I am. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Okay, I would say that is number one now. Yeah, because so many artists struggle to see it from a standpoint of a consumer perspective outside of themselves. Like put your pride and ego to the side, artists, and
Right.
really improve your craft from an artistic perspective and a business side too.
Right.
And I really enjoy learning the business aspect because that's what a lot of people.
Come is how come it let's do two parts. How come it's difficult for some artists? Because I we get music to get played on our Iron Beast radio station, and when we tell them it has to be clean, and it's almost like I stabbed them in the back. It's like they
Ah,
can't transition their song. And it's funny because some of the songs are really great. And I'm thinking,
yep,
why do you have to put the
yep.
profanity in it as I'm starting to get used to it? Why does it have to be a degrading mark in this as I'm enjoying, like you said, the beat, the hook, the whole 9 yards? Why do you think some artists have a hard time transitioning their message when their message can be just as amplified without the ad libs?
I would say lack of flexibility,
Okay.
and I'm just saying lack of professionalism as well, and a lack of being open minded. My main thing is this, and I'm saying this as an artist. As an artist, it is your sole duty to create and to be flexible from all perspectives. So, hey, if you come to me and say, I need everything to be clean, then it should be nothing. I'm just saying, as an artist, let's say hypothetically, I did cuss in a lot of music.
Mm.
I should be able to go back to my engineer. Hey, if you could bleep these parts out, or if you could sub this in with different words, I'm gonna get back in the booth. Boom, that should be nothing.
Mhm.
Instead of me throwing hissy fits and passive aggressiveness, temper tantrums, and all that. So people just have to do what's necessary. When it comes down to platforms, I'm just saying there's rules and regulations. You have to abide by the rules and regulations. If not, then maybe your pride and ego just is telling you that you're not built for it.